Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Ireland Fans. Another Thursday night, another show where we get to talk some football. And I got my stellar cast tonight with Shaq, with Jamal, with Memphis, with Moidem, and we have lots to talk about. And how are you guys doing this evening? Everybody good?
I'm good. I'm good. Just taking it one day
Moi,
at a time.
one day at a time. Moi was just telling us before the show he had some fish pasta. How was that? Was it good? It was good.
What?
You like fish pasta? Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Inside joke fans, all right. But yeah, we don't eat fish pasta around here. No, we do not. We do not. Nothing seafood. No, stay away from that. Anyway, but either way though, we're gonna have a good night tonight. We're gonna review a lot, or actually preview the games coming up, review the games that happened before. So we're gonna start with that and get the ball rolling. Let's start with the Man City Everton game. All right. Moy called it the win, and we're hoping for them to drop points, but it look like they're not dropping any points. They're steamrolling ahead, 10 points clear. Moy, what you have to say about your squad? 3-1 Everton.
It was a good game. It was basically you can say it was a hard fought one, but we kind of edged through at the end. The It was an impressive win, but little disappointment performance within the team itself.
Mm,
From Sterling didn't have a good game at all,
mm.
like he did in the last pass too.
No razzle dazzle.
Um, yeah, no razzle dazzle this yesterday. Rodri put in a good shift again. He has been doing it for the past games, putting the shift in the midfield, cutting out the passes. That's like we
Yeah.
expect him to do. You can say Laporte didn't have a good game thus so far either, but it was all right even self. But I saw that he was getting a little hate from some City fans on Twitter, which I thought it was
Mm,
hard from just one game, you
mhm.
know. But it was nice to see the win, 10 points clear on top of the table, a little more ease on the pressure. Could say that, but I think it's pressure still going on because you never know what can happen, you
True.
know. But it's still going
Well,
good. Just keep one
so
game at a time.
so two things. One, you said you never know what could happen. Is that you saying that something could happen this weekend?
No, not this weekend. I'm very positive for sure that my team will win this
Oh
weekend.
no.
I'm
Oh
very
no.
positive. Very,
And
very
second thing,
positive.
should Arsenal's fans, we'll get to that game in a second, should Arsenal fans be buoyed at the fact that Richarlison scored? So that means your defense can be breached.
I mean, we I know we didn't expect, that goal was supposed to come either time, but
Mhm.
I mean, even scoring is just like a little one goal, but it's nothing to be good about.
Okay.
The defense is still down packed.
All right.
Josh, if I could just jump in here. Munchie messaged me after the game yesterday, and he was saying that the title will be wrapped up in March. He's saying that the title won't be wrapped up in March already. More, you think so?
I mean, the current run of form as we've seen, yes, but I don't think that we're going to have the same run we're winning all the rest of the games. As City has a tendency to they have this game where they dominate a lot. Then if finds to drop points. I thought that would have been the game yesterday. Because even so before we got the two goals, the last two goals, City had like about 15 attempts on target and was like nothing
Mhm.
was fine until Bernardo Silva and Mares happened to step up. So
Two
it
good
might just
goals.
have one of those games.
All right. Here's
You
some other
know,
really good news here. Leandro Goodman says we know Memphis eats French pasta.
Yo,
Stats to
yo,
that.
yo. Oh
Sure.
my goodness gracious.
That's very, very true. Big ups to Leandro for that. And he says, saying, way to give us the trophy now, energy more. But anything can happen. I don't know. It's funny.
hey,
Every
Joe,
weekend you're confident,
Joe,
but
low
this
them.
particular weekend, though, you seem like you're shaking there,
Bro.
bro.
It's not
You
it's
know?
not it's not it's
Boy,
not
the
shaking it.
Arsenal fans
It's
come out to the
the energy is still there, but
Mm,
one step at a time. You can still
one
send the
step at a time.
trophy, but you know,
Joe, Joe
All
I
Biden
leave
right,
the
lost.
Burnley
energy for the
versus
Arsenal game.
Burnley versus Fulham. All right, 1-1. I didn't see this game, but either way, though, points dropped from both sides. I thought Burnley's recent form and Fulham's recent form, maybe we expect this, But either way, though, I thought Burnley would have the edge, but they didn't. But that's that in the Premier League. So let's move over actually to what we really want to talk about. It's coming up in the weekend. Let's begin with Wolves versus Leeds. All right, this looks like a pretty interesting game. Attacking prowess from both sides. And we should expect a lot more to come from these people. Big ups to Munchie. Munchie in the building. What's up, Munchie?
You guys on preview the City game?
Hey, this is more than 5 people now.
Okay.
5 people. Okay.
Yes, we did,
No, not
Munchie.
yet,
Good.
Munchie.
The preview. We reviewed the last game. Anything you want to say?
Oh, review. Yeah, review. I'm talking about preview.
Yeah, we didn't reach
course.
preview yet.
Of course, come on. Next comfortable win for the Pep Guardiola team. And, 10 points clear and loading and counting. Let's go Newcastle. So, yeah. And mind you, as I saw a post, remember, this is the same Everton team who scored 3 at United and 5 at Spurs. And just clumsily score both up versus us. So that shows City is really dominant this season.
That's true.
Kudos to Bernardo Silva, Mahrez with that beautiful place R1 and
Mahrez's
O.
goal was beautiful.
And I'm telling you,
PlayStation people.
it's hard being a Manchester City manager to choose when you have to look on your bench. Imagine going through this phase and De Bruyne and Aguero is on your bench. Imagine that selection headache. Unlike other teams that who's always going to start. Our next door neighbors. We all know who's going to be the 11. So, yeah. But, yeah, kudos to Pep, Manchester City. Going strong. Looking forward to that tough game against West Ham. Yeah.
Wow, man, that's completely omit this weekend, boy. Wow. Munchie look like Sterling. Okay. All right.
The one that make him run like that.
All right then. Okay, thank you for that, Munchie. I'm sure you'll have a lot more to say when we get to the Arsenal game. But let's start this Wolves Leeds game here. All right, both teams that can score goals. Anybody, what y'all thinking about this game? Just kind of throw me your ideas concerning who you think is going to win.
3-2 Leeds.
3-2 Leeds. 3-2
Leeds.
Leeds. What you said?
I'll call it draw. I'll call it draw.
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. What you say, analyst Jamal?
I think Wolves will win it 2-0.
3-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
Bear in mind, all Leeds games always have 4 more goals. So I think for the last 7-8 games, it's always been at least 4 goals in these Leeds games. So,
well, we'll see. Yeah. Any thoughts on the bottom, or y'all don't care?
1-0 Leeds.
This is a hard game to call.
It is, for me at least.
Because both teams are both inconsistent. They either win or lose.
Right.
I know, right? You don't even know what to expect here, which is why this is the game to watch. So check it out, definitely. And see how it goes, Goodwin here says 4-1 Leeds. All right. So he thinks Leeds have the edge.
my captain.
Backs fantasy team.
FPL people would want that, definitely. All right, how all the FPL people doing, by the way? Doing good? Because I didn't play this year. I didn't want to win. I didn't want to win again. So figured not to play. Buddy, where's some members? You doing good? Yeah, in the chats. How are you, Antigua?
I think I'm 120 something Antigua.
Okay. All right, Munchie, you in FPL too? Where are you? Like 200-300 based on your Man City commentary lately? Where are you now?
I couldn't get into the Antigua one.
Yeah, Munchie, not in Antigua.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Southampton, Chelsea now. All right. Easy one for Chelsea. Another win for Tuchel or no?
Oh, no way. It's going to be a tough game.
I think
I think an upset is happening here. A 2-1 win to Southampton.
Based
Yeah,
on what?
that's what I was thinking, more 2-1.
What giving you all that vibe though? I mean, it can't be based on Southampton's form.
The man,
And
the man catch
the fact
himself.
that we know the fact that we know, well, for me, the fact that we know the Southampton can score goals, and
Yeah.
mean they can turn up on their day, and just that.
So they're just going to choose this particular day to turn up against
They can. I
Chelsea.
mean, this is the Premier League, isn't it?
It is.
And
And
I know, but
Chelsea have been on a good run
mhm.
because the Chelsea versus Sheffield, yes, I think the score ended 2-1, but on the balance of play, Chelsea didn't outplay Sheffield United, and
Solid
Southampton
point.
is a much better team.
Enough team
Yeah,
can
you're right.
something wrong. It's just Sheffield and scoring goals, man. I think I should loan them Gabriel Jesus for the remainder of the season or
Would
something.
he
But
change
Yeah,
that?
because he's trash, isn't it?
Wow.
they need that goal thing at the top, man.
Burnley versus West Brom. Nothing to expect here. Samuel Allardyce win. 1-1, 0-0. We all think.
0-0.
Yeah, that looked like a 0-0 for real.
Like a 1-0 Burnley.
Burnley's been pulling away from the bottom three. 2-1 Burnley.
Solid. Definitely solid. Rumor has it that Werner will be trying to make up for those 100 days of world-class misses. World-class misses indeed. We'll see what he does. All right. Liverpool versus Everton. All right. Merseyside derby.
It's like
Everton's
Anfield.
form
Oh boy.
and Liverpool's form. What can we expect here? What can we expect to Jamal
Richarlison hat-trick.
Richarlison hat-trick at the bottom.
Before the City game, I'd say Everton would have won this game, but a bit skeptical now. I do think if there is a win, I think Liverpool will win it. Due to the fact that they're still at home and they still have something to play for this season. While Everton are now meandering downward, so I don't think that they have enough momentum going into this game, into a Merseyside derby. So I do think Liverpool win it 2-1, 2 or 3-1.
Okay, all right.
This is a battle for 6th place, right?
It looks like it.
Yeah, that's it.
3-1 Everton. That's my prediction.
But I think
I agree with Munchie. 3-goal score.
I think Liverpool will win, man. They're gonna fix their home form. Probably 2-1. 2-1.
So I'm going to score two this game.
I think so.
Yeah,
I thought I was going to score.
2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool. I want to say 3-1 Everton, man, but I don't know. I said 2-1 Liverpool. Liverpool win this game, unfortunately. But I want to say 3-1, but I have to try to be, sensible. But yeah, they need to win. They can't afford to lose. Can you imagine them if they lose this game, you'll be what? 4 losses in a row? 3 losses?
At home.
At home?
Yeah.
4 in a row, yeah, 4 in a row. Lost less than City and Brighton.
Yeah, they can't. This is the Merseyside derby too, so Everton's gonna come out to play.
They lose this when a City win on Sunday. It's officially locked up.
Yeah.
Oh wait, officially locked up for Liverpool. The league.
The league.
You're saying that United are not going to even attempt to try.
Yo.
Without them even playing.
Wow.
They're about to be 2nd place, like that. All right. So, I can't even blame you. Anyway, it's not like I didn't expect it. They have the best bench. Monchi is right. Simple as that. All right. So let's hope Liverpool. Anybody here want Liverpool to win? I don't think anybody here want Liverpool to win.
No,
we all hate Liverpool.
It don't really bother me anyway.
I don't mind Liverpool win
win.
as long as Richarlison scores a hat-trick, so they can win 4-3. So
that sound like Richarlison in your squad, boy.
Yeah, boy. Just
me has Salah dog, so that can't work.
Salah can score.
I want Liverpool to win so they can come back and pass United.
Oh, that's what
I
you want.
second that
Oh,
too.
you.
Say the man Liverpool
let's see.
lose, so Arsenal can pass them.
See, we do hope for Arsenal to get higher on the table. That's what we need to do. Liverpool going back to winning ways, good run of fixtures to the end. And Josh here is saying, lads, just going to pop this out here. Rangers are going to win Europa. I'm locking it in, and I'll put Bruce on the line for it. That's how confident. That's how confident I am. Thanks, Josh, for that. Definitely. So yeah, that should be pretty cool though, But hey, let's leave it at that. Fulham versus Sheffield United, not a dead end game, probably not a 1-1. Anybody say 2-1 Fulham? Anybody think Fulham will win?
Tough one. I think Sheffield got this.
This is tough too to call.
Like these kind of games, they're supposed to just quick sim, in career mode. Like,
wow, quick sim.
no,
Well,
like,
they still have that button in management mode where you can sim the whole season.
yeah.
They do? Okay, yeah, that's what Sheffield needs.
Sheffield needs that. Yeah, they really do.
Fulham 4-0, they are on form. Is what Josh Hampton here is saying. He thinks that.
I say Fulham too.
Form. Fulham haven't won
1-0 boost.
one game in the last 10. What kind of form is that?
Okay, but
relegation form.
It is exactly. It is form.
But I think that they're good enough to beat Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They've been drawing a lot of their games. If you look at a bunch of their games, it's a lot of draws. If they'd only translate maybe 3 or 4 of those into wins, they wouldn't be in this position where they are now. So Fulham has goals in them. Yeah, I say Fulham 2-0 Fulham.
Let me ask you a question here. I don't want to stay too long on this, but maybe I'm wrong. But has Sheffield been blown out this season? Anybody just bang them like 5, 6, 4? I can't remember that happening. It feels like if all of their losses,
I don't think so. No.
All of their losses have been
1-0.
Yeah, hard fought losses.
In a couple of games,
what they miss.
In a couple of the games, they scored first too.
Yeah,
they could hold the lead.
Right. Yeah, I'm just wondering, boy, football funny boy.
Never conceded more than 4 goals this season.
See?
Yeah, that was a good stuff.
Fine margins, and look, they could get relegated. Well, hopefully, we'll see. You never know. This is a crazy. It's a crazy league, man. Mathematically, this league can come out, right?
The transfer window already locked now. So like,
Burnley's opening that gap now.
Yeah, but once
they were 14 points, 14 points from safety. That's like what?
So
4 wins.
Yeah, and the people at the bottom there crap too. They could lose 4 games. It's very possible.
Okay.
Crazy things have happened.
I like what you're saying that Sheffield can get out of the relegation, but nobody can catch City. Like,
wow. Okay. All right. Need Sheffield to win this, or Newcastle will be going down. Baze is a big Newcastle fan, so yeah.
I don't even know where Newcastle is. Where Newcastle is on the table?
It's in England.
Wow.
No, I said on the table. Oh my gosh.
Skill saying good night in the building. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Skill.
17. This was not a relegation zone.
All Sheffield's losses were close. Sheffield came back this season and had the main guys who kept them floating last season on the bench to play the new kids. Look at them now. Good point there. Good win. Good point. And here Fulham beat Sheffield 3-0 2 times and 5-4 on 1 occasion.
I'm guessing that's in the championship.
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, they'll be back in that. West Ham Tottenham, guys. It's Tottenham's game today. I think they beat some team 4-1. Does that put fear in West Ham's hearts, or West Ham got this lockdown?
I think it's gonna be a really good game.
Yeah, that's what
in terms of what I know West Ham can bring to this game. But if Tottenham scores first, then I think we will see a better game if Tottenham scores first, because West Ham will attack. But if if West Ham scores 5, I don't really know how it's going to turn out because I don't know if Tottenham can turn that switch on. I really don't think that they can.
I'd say the opposite, though. If
Okay.
Tottenham scores, they'd sit back.
True. That's a good point,
If
too.
what?
If Tottenham scores, they're just going to sit on it and sit deep.
That's another side to the
And
coin.
play on the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, too, the fact that...
This was,
Good one.
I was saying, wasn't this the game that West Ham had the epic comeback in the first round too, with the Lanzini in goal?
Yeah, the 3-3. Yeah.
3-3.
Yeah.
3-3.
This season,
Yeah, that was. And I guess I'm looking at it from the fact that it seemed like Tottenham has two teams. I know teams change their tactics depending on who they're playing, but you really see that Mourinho is going to play a low block with this particular team, or he's going to bring on the team. You see, I saw the team he brought in today. I think he had Bale on the right.
That, yeah.
He had Harry
Yeah.
Winks and Sissoko in the middle. He had Lucas. Who else? Son
Luke
and
was
Bale.
Dele Alli.
Vinicius.
Dele Alli was playing number 10. That's what I. So I'm
But
like,
look at who they played.
That's my point. My point is that it seemed like if when he's playing weaker opposition, he plays a more attacking lineup. You know, people he don't trust to play Man City. So
Well,
the Man City
that's in the
squad, will
Europa
they play
League.
West Ham?
West Ham are 5th. So I
That's
can't
in
really
the
say it's
Europa
weaker.
League, though. I don't think he doesn't change that much in the Prem.
Okay.
He
So
played
Bale
an
not
attacking
playing.
lineup at Old Trafford too. So
Yo.
No, he did not. Okay, we'll try to one day. But the point though is that so basically then he's gonna sit back with this one and just kind of play on a low block with West Ham. That's giving West Ham a lot of respect. I mean he's saying he's 5th, but
That's his style.
as long as
Okay.
Sussex scores.
Lingard, the dink up boy, dog.
Stats that for real. I mean,
Up and coming young prospect.
Good when you're saying really thought this was the season.
Lingard.
Who prospect?
Lingard is an up and coming young prospect. What tell?
Lingard have that since about 10 years ago now.
Yeah, and see the boss gone on loan to get some experience.
Wow. 28 years old. Anyway, moving on. Maybe Zidane was right. So was Zidane right? According to Goodwin, he's asking the question or making a statement about the Bale comeback. Is Bale really not guys career done?
No, the two managers continue to bad him up same way.
Yeah, when he plays good. Just that I think when he feels a slight issue with his body, he doesn't want to play. And the manager in turn takes that as, oh, so you don't want to play. I bet.
But Bale is young though. We are going on like Bale is 25. Bale past 30, Bale 31. Yeah, somebody double check that for me, but I'm sure Bale is young. You know, so I mean, from his perspective, he's thinking he's trying to manage his body, you know, so that he can do what he needs to do. And at this stage of his career, money is not an issue, trophies is not an issue. So he figured, well, I can play.
Bale's 31.
Let me say something on here. They were saying, I was listening to a commentator, and they were saying that the coaches will find that disrespectful when he says that he doesn't want to play because of his body. But then they were saying on the Bale perspective and a footballer perspective that it takes a lot of courage, and it shows maturity, you know, that you can come out and say that your body doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
And you don't want to play because, you know, it will mess with the team, which I think it's something good, you know.
That's a good point, Evan. I agree with you because most players want to play. You know, this is what I feel like if Bale has lost his kind of passion for football.
But another player did that recently, I think. In the FA Cup game for United versus West Ham, one of the centre backs. I think when Ogbonna went off injured, they were gonna sub him on. I think he told them he don't feel right.
Okay.
I mean, I have no problem with that. You know your body better than the these machines that they're hooking you up to, stuff like that. The physios as well.
So Bale is no longer world class.
No, I mean no, I wouldn't. Bale hasn't played consistently
full
season in what 3-4 years.
The last Champions League win.
That's too long.
That's too long.
which
Okay.
which he
I
carried
do
Real
believe
Madrid to
though
the
that he still
title, and
has.
then Zidane bad him up.
I think he
Simple.
still has it in him. He just needs a consistent run of games, no injuries, and we'll see the best of Bale. He had some really good cameos, but that's
He's
it.
got world class moments, but not all around world class player anymore.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. After he's saying big up and so forth, and it's sad because I think the whole comeback thing you expect Bill. Honestly, when I heard Bill's come back to Tottenham, I'm thinking, all right, regular run of games now, world class player, Tottenham title challenges. Didn't really work out that way. It's
Tottenham
crazy.
title challenger.
Yeah, when you have a world class player like Bale into a team and you have Harry Kane already there, and they have a decent squad enough behind them.
They were challenging for the
Yeah,
title.
everybody thought the front three was gonna be Son, Kane, and Bale, and
Yeah. That's a good front three, if you're
You know?
honest. If you're honest, that's a good front three.
Yeah, we don't have
Based
the
on
front in Mourinho.
That's what I'm saying.
thought-
Yeah, I
I
forgot
thought-
Joe says the manager.
I mean, how the Tottenham fans and how the Tottenham board was going about the situation. It would seem like, okay, Bale is going to be, maybe he's not going to be the same Bale like when he was at Tottenham, but he would give at least like half of what he was, but he ain't come
Yeah.
out to be anything.
even a quarter he's doing now, man.
True. Next game, Aston Villa versus Leicester.
Wow.
I like this game. It's a good game. It's an attacking game. We expect Leicester to win, though, right? Of course.
I'd
But
love an Aston Villa window.
Aston Villa defense been superb this season. Trust me.
Really I'm back Aston Villa now. I like that.
You just like
I like
Grealish.
That Aston Villa
Oh, no,
defense.
okay, well,
like,
yeah, I want Grealish, but
Cash.
when you watch them play, they're exciting to watch. They're
Yeah,
really
they
exciting
trust
to
me.
watch.
Traore. Go ahead.
Martinez has been a big part for them this season.
He
That's
has played well.
It's just
The real best
Martinez
goalkeeper in the
from
league.
Aston Villa, it comes in like Henderson when he was at Sheffield. And you see the big difference there is.
Imagine if he stayed at Arsenal.
The only reason I don't like Aston Villa is they shouldn't have been in the Premier League still. They shouldn't be in the Premier League this year. Why not hold on?
Martinez say going to Aston Villa is a step up in his career.
Yeah, I was so
right.
proud when he said that.
No, he proved no Arsenal fan can actually bash him now because look how much clean sheet the guy has.
So because he has clean sheets as a step up in his career, what is he going to accomplish? What is he going to accomplish at Aston Villa?
Not sitting on the bench.
A Europa League spot.
And okay, so a spot is what? He could get a Europa League spot at Arsenal. If it's a step up, he's supposed to be doing something that he can't achieve at Arsenal.
He could have been playing in Europe.
Time.
Fair point.
Yeah, but then you're saying that it's a step up in his career.
Yeah, because the guy is actually perform. If you look sharp, he might be this country's number 1, 2. The country not gonna look at him being playing League Cup games and 1 or 2 FA Cup games.
Right.
Teams watch you when you perform in Premier League.
I don't wrong him for leaving, but I mean, when it's gonna come down to him or Leno clearly wins for me.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Well, for real, Martinez was the best keeper in the Prem in the last episode. All right, he said that.
That's an Arsenal fan, I think. If it's who I think it is.
Somebody said, dude on the top right makes the worst predictions on this show.
Okay. Jamal, I can take that.
I know Alvaro, who I couldn't read this one. Y'all can work this out for me.
Ollie Watkins, footballer.
Oh, this is the remember the guy, the chronic Mats.
Oh, yeah, he changed your name. Okay, all right. He said, who look like Ollie Watkins again? Is you?
Apparently, I don't see it. I don't see it.
David. Okay. Shall go say about our misses today? You still think he back?
Yo, they asked for man the beef.
Why not? I'm saying that Abba didn't go anywhere. Abba didn't go anywhere. He had a rough game today.
Yeah,
You
well,
know
He
what's
didn't go
funny?
anywhere.
You look at
Yeah, what's
here, Aubameyang has 80-something goals in 130-something games for Arsenal. Come on.
You know what's funny? That when Gabriel Jesus came back and Gabriel Jesus scored like 2 games in a row. And I was saying that Gabriel Jesus was back. Shaq was like, no, how is he going to be back? And in like
Yeah,
two
but back
games.
from
And then he
what?
just scored a hat trick and then
We
he
was
does
he
the
in the
miss and then
first
he's back.
place. We was he in the
And he's
first
back.
place, man.
I mean, before he came on injury, Gabriel Jesus was the scoring for us though.
No, I'm talking about strikers, clinical strikers. Strikers who score number of goals throughout their career. When people talk about Aubameyang, you're going to talk about Gabriel Jesus.
But
Really?
we're not talking about career. We're not talking about career. We're
Oh,
talking
No, but we
about
talk
boy.
about
when
people
they
being
just
back
came back.
from something.
Oh,
What,
boy.
Gabriel Jesus? Back from what? Come
Okay,
Oh,
on.
let's
boy.
Aguero will be back.
Aguero on farm and
Back,
Aguero don't play
back
for
from the
City to come
dentist
back
office,
yet.
Shaq. You see the boss
If
teeth?
Aguero score, I said Aguero is back. Aguero can be back, but Gabriel Jesus can't be back.
Best you use Gabriel Jesus in your team.
Okay
But
then.
what's
Well
point?
then.
Oh, gosh.
Go your bed, Jack. Go your bed.
Yo, you know,
Man
be
United,
funny.
Newcastle. Who's winning this game?
Newcastle.
Yo,
Of course, Newcastle.
come
Come
on,
on.
man. Answer,
Why
man.
don't you come into the same
1-0
thing? We know you
Newcastle.
expect.
Wait, you
2-1
two? Oh,
Newcastle.
yo, wait till the City game, boy.
2-1 Newcastle. 2-1
2-1
Newcastle.
United.
Yeah, 2-1 Newcastle.
I said
Honestly,
2-1
no.
United.
Honestly, this game is going to draw 1-1. I'm feeling that.
Fair enough. I can see that happening, but I get him the edge. 2-1. Now see how that goes. What you say, Jamal? Since you give the worst predictions.
That's great. That's the 2-1 Newcastle.
Yep.
Me? No, 1-0 Newcastle. Moy said, no, somebody said 2. I think Monchi said 2-1 Newcastle.
Yeah, Monchi said 2-1.
All right. I'd go with 2-1 Newcastle as well.
Wait.
Okay. But Baze,
Wow.
Baze in the
Yo.
building. Baze. Never found out what Baze think. The Baze of the Newcastle man. Right? So Memphis, you're the ref between Moy and Shaq.
Yo, he looks
They
so
will
dog.
be. They will be in a second. I'm gonna let them loose in a minute.
Yo, but 3-1 United, dog.
3-1 United. Okay, 2-1 United for me. We'll see how it goes. All right, they need to win this game, yeah, and hopefully the game today, the 4-0 today, will give them some confidence. All right. Let's see. Brighton Crystal Palace. Anybody think
Yo,
this is
Jack,
this?
you're playing with emotions now. You're playing with
Yeah,
emotions.
I know, dog. I know. Go ahead. Brighton Crystal Palace.
Really, this game, Brighton?
This is like the
No,
game from before.
Brighton is
Which one was
good
that?
defensive.
Yo, 2-0
Supposedly-
Brighton. 2-0 Brighton.
Yeah, Crystal Palace.
Really don't like more pace.
We know that, but still.
But Trossard is really good. And they have a youth there, Alzate. Alzate, he's a good player too. Welbeck plays for them.
They still have Gross and
Danny
Trotter.
boy. 2-1
1-0.
Brighton. Okay, 1-0. Okay.
Nail
Worst
it.
Yeah,
predictions,
2-1 Brighton too. I believe so. Yeah. Palace.
Yeah.
Yo, Moy,
Even
that
Zaha
nil is
still-
probably, you know.
If what?
Who?
Zaha.
It's been a while, you know. It's been a while.
Blooper. That's a
This
blooper.
could only happen when you're lying. Come on. It happens when you're lying, man.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we done with that, guys. Let's kill that vibe there. Even know what I was going to say. It's trivia.
But man, I'm thinking that nil from that game is possible, you know. It really is.
Okay, feature match for the weekend what we all been looking forward to. Somebody needs to stop Pep, man. I mean, I did predict City to win. I'm sure others would have done the same. But make the league look more interesting, man. And so we need to break that by, taking 3 points off of City. Or City could just prove, like, look, right? And who you bring, right? All I get, Bill. So Arsenal versus Man City. Feature match concerning that. Look why it was Abba versus Gabriel Jesus.
That can never
So we're really gonna predict this.
It's not a
We're gonna
feature match
predict the
because
outcome of
Arsenal,
this.
nobody care about that Arsenal. We don't know City go win and just
no.
fly by.
Yo.
Remember, Monty said the kids are playing this game. The kids.
You
call it a future match?
Is it
Under 21,
Isn't-
under 15, or under 10? Which one? Which squad they bringing?
wow?
Munchie,
They have
it's up to
those?
you. Which
I'm
youth
not
squad
even
they
bringing a
bring?
squad.
So you bring the women's squad. Women's
Oh,
squad.
I'm just
you
gonna
bring.
put some names in the hat, and the first
The woman team
I'm
wicked
gonna
now.
put some names in a hat, and the first 11 names come out, they're gonna play. So if no goalkeepers in back, some maybe Kyle Walker go back in the goal, you know, something. But come on, like you call this a feature match?
Damn.
All I
side
know,
note.
I
You guys are
already
putting your
Energy.
trust in Arsenal to stop me.
Energy.
You
all
guys
I
are putting
know, I
your
already
trust
see
in
some
somebody.
Arsenal
man.
to stop this winning run.
Mm-hmm.
I
They've
would
done it
more
before.
bank on West Ham.
Wow.
In FA Cup,
Side note.
you guys call
Side
that
note.
FA Cup win.
Munchie, hold on. I want to let you loose, right? But we have to deal with a couple of things, man. After we want from the Memphis, or who that it are?
Oh man.
Then
Hey,
he laughs. Then he comes and says this. Memphis, go break curfew, Jack. Go leave it. Anyway, side note. Okay, all right. Let me see.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Bays said Newcastle gonna get whooped. Is it even Bays have no confidence in his side, right? And he says here, anyone who thinks Arsenal have a chance here need to get an MRI. Ooh.
Wow.
So
Brain
go ahead,
scan,
Munch.
MRI, X-ray, paracetamol,
test.
tablet,
Paracetamol, the vaccine.
everything. Like, and again, I'm every show I'm gonna still say this. Jamal, I still have you up when you're saying City and this one of the games in February. You don't think they can do it? February is almost over, and yet I'm still winning. And for Memphis, they've been saying, "Oh, score one goal and defend." Look at City's goals right now. It's 3 goals, and still plus we're getting the clean sheets. That 1 or 2 bumble up. It's getting there. And KDB and Aguero is back. I'm really confident. I'm not being boastful, but I'm just confident. And you can't wrong me. Come on.
Prediction, mommy.
4-0 City.
Wow. Not even a goal and a score at home? Not even a goal
A
and a
goal?
score at home?
At home,
Training
a
ground.
goal? Nah.
Man,
Training
disrespectful,
ground.
boy. Them City fans disrespectful, boy. Murder. Yeah.
All I know,
boy.
right? I saw shaky things from Arsenal fans this week now. Because I already see one of them tweet and so, oh boy, KDB is back. And he's going to get into play against Everton yesterday to get some match fitness against Arsenal. You don't see the fear now. The fear. And they already
Listen, I'm
asking
afraid.
about good one and so now. When we
And
good
you-
one, we
Pep-
back. We good
Pep-
one be
Pep-
back for Sunday.
Pep announced that
trembling.
Gundogan is going to be back against Arsenal and Montenegro back. So,
Arsenal fans
to me,
quiet when we wait.
I would rest Gundogan for that Arsenal game. Rest KDB.
Wow. So rest your
And,
two best
you know,
players right now.
You rest your whole squad, ain't it?
I could rest like Diaz, Laporte. Those guys can be rested. Give Mendy a little run out.
Wow.
Rest Cancelo.
You sure you
I see you play Mendy that
you
game.
sure about that Mendy situation?
Yo, Jamal.
Like,
Them
so that's my
man-
prediction. 4-0 City. Easy, comfortable 4-0
So wait,
win.
why are we not zooming in on Monty for that?
Afri showing some light at the end of the tunnel. 4-2 Arsenal for Afri. So Shaq, talk to me. Then the man shows some serious. I mean,
Well,
I've seen the
wait,
man
no.
hate United.
That's what
I've
I'm
seen
from
him
up
with
here,
this.
boys, you know.
You see,
Wow,
to
he
me,
has to show them.
look, Munchie Moy would show hate for United. I expect that, same city. But you are getting disrespect. I mean, that man just like a treat you like if you just murder.
Remember, David Luiz is like a ticking bomb. Come on. Just saying,
Some of the fans here, Arsenal so sad.
Thank you. Indeed.
Oh boy.
All
Yeah,
right,
watch
so
out, watch Arsenal
we want
league
Jubal,
game, boy.
we want Jubal last. We want Jubal last. You know, Jubal have to get a prediction that decide
Yeah.
we're gonna really have it for the weekend. We all know Jubal have to do it. So go ahead.
I mean, the City fans, they have a lot of energy tonight talking about the team, and I mean, rightly so. The team have given them the confidence to speak like that. But on any given day, when you see Arsenal show up, especially Arsenal under Mikel Arteta, as he have done in the FA Cup, when it really mattered, he showed up. He showed up. I had my best players, my biggest players coming to the forefront and delivering. So yes, David Luiz is a ticking time bomb. I can work with that. But also he's proven that he can be a reliable leader. He's proved that he's been a reliable leader to stop this great Man City. This great Man City. I'm giving my team 2-0 Sunday. 2-0 win on Sunday.
Yo,
We like that, Josh.
Somebody
like
check him, dog.
yo,
Somebody
wait,
check
wait.
that.
Zoom in.
We
Somebody,
like that.
somebody,
We like
somebody
that
click.
energy day. We like that energy day. I understand how you think.
No.
You are going
But
to
Memphis,
Four goals.
Memphis, he's right.
4 goals
He said
on Arsenal.
he is giving his
4
team
goals.
2-0. That's him.
Yeah.
So when the game is finished, he's also
So I
going
said I'm
to
giving
write
my
on the
team.
paper
I said I'm
Arsenal
giving my
2,
team.
City 0. Yeah, he's giving his team that 2-0. So you can't
Okay.
wrong the guy for him
If
giving his
you
team
think you're
that.
funny. If you think you're funny. But my wife, you see, say over the past couple of weeks, your message on my phone every day. After City don't play, you send me a bag of picture. When Liverpool get, you send me a bag of picture. Hope you find all the meme and them Sunday afternoon. That's all my want. Now you don't see now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna them
After
4.
you're
This
saying,
man not playing. This man not playing.
after you're saying Arsenal is going to attack them, and the best way to beat City is to attack them, sit and you dead. All right, that's Afri's perception. But then Bays
But
comes.
attack and you dead too, because you can't leave
Attack us too.
space.
Well, Bays
Oh,
says man is actually gassing up mid-table, mediocre Arsenal. Why can't their fans not accept the truth?
Oh no.
Yeah, we in the mid-table, but I don't see City rolling me over. You mad?
No, we're not going to roll you over. We're just going to give you a little nudge.
You mad?
Oh
The
no.
slightest thing that
ever
happened,
come
you
on
look like
here
we rolling over
and
you.
accept that the City gonna knock me 4. Why did they part? Why they really they part?
I was
What was
being,
my
I was being,
prediction?
I was being good with you both. 4 is not bad to get from City.
Okay.
Yeah,
4
who
is
that
not
man,
bad to get from Arsenal too.
I want before I hear Jamal. What was my prediction again? I didn't. The thing says
Wait,
4.
meaning
Monty
I ain't
says
saying
4.
I don't get
because
a
I
goal?
ain't saying. Huh?
You should give me a
I'm gonna-
prediction.
4-0 City.
4-0. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
4.
Amija agrees with you. You know.
Wow.
And this guy here says 6-0.
Wow.
For
Lord
who?
of mercy. City.
Maybe it's
He confirmed.
City. Okay.
All right, Jamal. Go ahead. Talk to me, bro.
No, Memphis didn't give it. Leave Jamal for last, remember?
Okay.
Crazy. Ah boy. Let us see.
Jamal, what the man do you?
I don't think it's gonna be as easy as them City fans make it, but I do think that City would win the game. But like a 3-2 or 4-2.
You
That
giving
close?
Arsenal to score 2 goals on City.
And that
That's
close?
crazy, man. That's crazy.
Wow. So I want to hear 8-2.
You know what them City fans are trying to chat over everybody. Hey, get that chance. Go share mouth no man.
Yo.
You're vexed because you're now on top of the table to give voices. Nobody can hear you from down there. So you keep quiet.
That is true.
Oh,
That
gosh.
is true. I'm glad I can hear me.
Well,
so that when
we
I
got
get the
week
block,
says
I have a stun and I have a spiral.
week says 2-0 Arsenal. So there are some people out there that think that, you know. But then just when I had some hope, you know, this dude come with 7-0 Man City. So,
Wow.
That's what, before halftime or full time?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And then Weeks did say here City could do something stupid.
Oh, yes.
Pepper's
Just like the
quite
Liverpool
well.
game, just like the Spurs game, just like the game yesterday. Yeah, City's gonna do like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
And that's when the Aubameyang will do his thing, right?
Yeah, because Aubameyang is back.
Yep.
Arsenal definitely going to pressure City back line with the high pressure. Watch, you see, Afri have hope.
Who on
Afri have
Arsenal
hope.
is going to provide
Who's
that
gonna Xhaka is gonna provide that pressure.
The Jerry says 3-1 Arsenal. There's hope. There's hope. But then this dude come back again, talk about how halftime, you know. He can be 7 full time. He can be 9 there.
Wow.
He definitely hates Arsenal, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. All right, so good, Jamal. I don't nobody want to make you talk. Go ahead, dog.
Definitely not going to be a rollover by City. The most will concede is about 3 goals, but I do not see us winning. Honestly, I don't see us winning.
Preach it, my brother. Preach it.
I was honestly hoping Jamal would say something.
You will concede about it, man.
Yo, Jamal, leave him alone.
I'm sorry, Jamal, but you caught me off guard here, bro. You caught me off guard. I was not expecting them to talk.
That's just one less than the 4.
I was just not expecting that, man. It's not gonna be a rollover, you know. We're just gonna concede 3. I mean, like. Oh Lord, thank you, Jesus, for that one there, boy.
Man, make Chuck lock off his camera, so.
Came at the wrong time because now we have to choose between Europa and beating City. And I do feel that team that you feel it today was the same team we feel last week as well, which is probably our arguably 11 at the moment. And we did not do the job tonight against
Benfica.
So which means the second leg to that will be priority, and it's nursing players to the City game. I wouldn't even be surprised if Aubameyang is going to start the game against City, because why would we go and risk him when there's a better chance of getting through against Benfica next weekend? And City are the form that they're on at the moment. That's one of the reasons why I see Willian starting this game. I see Holding starting this game. I don't even see Sabaya starting. I see a lot of the players being rested because they've played the two games before, and then to bring City in the mix, and then we have to go to Greece next week because we can't even play our game at home apparently. So that I think pulls everything into perspective. And if we do anything, we're just gonna sit and then hope for a draw against City. But worst case scenario is gonna be a 3-0.
So Jamal, from what I'm getting is like you're giving out reasons for the trashing on Sunday in terms of you're resting your players because you're prioritizing the Europa League instead of the City game.
Saying. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
That's what I said. This tie came at the wrong. It's coming right in the middle of a Europa League game that we could not finish tonight. Like if we had won 3 tonight, I'd say by all means, yeah. Look at towards the end of the game, we have to take off Aubameyang, we have to take off who else? Somebody else had to come off, somebody else important. Did Saka come off? No, someone on the left had to come off as well. And someone else in midfield. That's what I'm saying is that now we have to rotate the squad. And like I said, they even get a game today. So I see him starting the game against City. And it's just...
Man, not even back Arsenal.
To be honest, it's the truth. I mean, you're going to stop City in this form in a transitional team that we have at the moment. I don't think
I see the man point. Prioritize what you're more likely to win.
I honestly cannot
see his point.
I can't. Jamal,
Shaq ready for fight. Let's get it.
Let's go.
I disagree. Why? Because you're saying about rotating the team, and okay, maybe I could hear you on that point. However, we play on Sunday, and then our next Europa League leg is on Thursday. That's enough recovery time for anybody to play. And yeah, we keep talking about these players need to be rotated, these players need to be rested. Come on, they're footballers, professional footballers. Run yourself in the ground and earn your money. Simple as it is.
No. Shaq.
And then what happened next? What happened on Thursday? We lose
What
against
happened on Thursday? They go again.
and then that's
They
it.
go again.
Shaq,
Why do you think that something is going to go wrong?
Yeah,
That-
Munchie, man, the man and them beef, man.
It's Arsenal versus Arsenal now, Munchie.
That's what I'm saying. We play Thursday, Sunday. We play Thursday again. So we play Thursday in Rome. We play in London, and then we play in Greece. I'm talking travel time. It's all over Europe. You know, you want the players to run into the ground against City so that we can maybe get a chance against Benfica on Thursday.
I'm saying that they should be physically fit enough to do all that. That's their job. That's their job. I'm not looking at rotating anything. I'm looking at you play the strongest team available on that day. Tierney came back today. He should be in the starting lineup on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a midfield party could even be back on Sunday as well. But even if he is not, even if he's not, Xhaka and Ceballos are great together. That was the midfield too when we beat City in the FA Cup.
Yo, that's stats, I can't.
Yo, that's
I've done
true.
some nonsense in the football field, right? But I've never seen Shaq look so disappointed. That's just
honestly, we could feel our strongest team, and we still won't win it. Not with the family.
Wow. Yo, you
anyway,
say Arsenal in the relegation battle. Like.
Afri with you. I just Afri say with you, saying you got this, man.
Yeah, but guys, listen, it's not like we're playing Liverpool side who's lost a couple of games, or Tottenham mid-table side. We're playing City who have what 16, 17 games unbeaten, and I really don't think we can do it.
No. 17 games consecutive wins.
All right.
So you don't
Almost
think
20-something games unbeaten.
You don't think
Get it
any
right.
team in the Premier
I'm
League can
not
beat
saying
City?
there's not anybody who can steamroll them, but everything is against us at the moment, and Arsenal just can't do it.
Like what, Jamal? The fixture?
The fixture, the lineup of the fixture, our refereeing decisions and all that sort of stuff. I just don't think at this moment in time.
Yeah,
Jamal,
that
you
one
are
today
looking
though.
for every excuse in the book to give me a justified reason that why City is going to beat us on Sunday. You realize that's what you're doing?
So.
You know what, Jamal? Let me ask you. Let's switch it up.
Yeah,
Let me ask you. How could we possibly win the game on Sunday, in your opinion?
Good question. Good question.
If City failed, they're B team, basically.
Oh,
You want me to list the B team? You want me to list the B team?
Hey, Josh, me out.
It's not your turn as yet.
Yo, Shaq.
Come back, bro.
My guy, head here.
Yo. The man say if City feel the B team. Yo.
Let me
That's what we call the B team.
Yo, I saw bad Arsenal be. Right.
Let me just talk to this. Between the Arsenal thought that they have it.
I don't even care if we win this game. We can lose this game.
I think.
So you just send the B team.
Okay, I mean, I hear you. Sorry, there more.
We go against Benfica on Thursday.
I hear you. But I still think that we can do both. But then you were saying you were talking about the 3-0. That's
the man you were saying City will bang out with Shaq. Go look at the bench.
You don't ask us for anything.
I do not understand.
Shaq an only positive Arsenal fan boy. Let's get it.
I do not see. I can't sit here today, Thursday, or even Saturday, or even Sunday morning, and think in my head, your boy, there's no chance of us winning. Really?
That's a good point, Chuck. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't see us conceding more than how many?
I don't see us conceding. Why should we just say that we're going to concede because we're playing against City? That we've gotten clean sheets again.
Yo.
What's that?
Yo, oh my word.
Yo.
Okay.
So okay, one thing,
No,
Shaq.
you gotta give Shaq
That-
that. Shaq got the props for his team, man, for real.
Okay,
man.
one thing,
I
Shaq.
wish I believed my
That
one
that
as much as
that
Shaq
that
believed
that 2-0 prediction, right? Those 2 goals are going to score in the 89th and the 90th minute.
Oh, I don't care when they come. Shaq said we
Make
could
your
concede.
point.
We
Goal or
conceded
goal?
Because
against
if you only score early,
Ah.
I'm just
If I
saying.
only score early,
Yo.
what happened? Make your point.
Let me what
man.
happened.
Make your point.
Oh,
If I only
no.
score early, what happens?
I'm gonna message you and increase the number from 4 to maybe 6.
If we score first, like we haven't scored first on you before, and you couldn't do anything about it.
That was FA Cup.
It did
Oh,
happen.
so you didn't
And I-
want to win it.
happen.
Oh, until now
Right.
you didn't want to win it.
That was one.
Okay.
And 2,
Okay.
I'm
All
not
right,
on a
Munchie.
I'm not on a
Okay,
17
Munchie.
game
You didn't
winning
want to win
streak
the
at
FA
that
Cup.
time.
You
And
didn't
3,
want to win the FA Cup.
this is my
The only cup you
full.
won last year was the Carabao Cup. So you didn't want to win the FA Cup.
Listen to me.
No, listen to you. I'm listening to you, but
It's
you not
going
had
on.
No. You put in. You have to go, Jamal. The form that City is in now versus the form City was in that
City was
that
just as
run.
dominant last season, and Arsenal was having just as bad a season last year than we having now.
He's right. He's right.
I was
about that.
dominant. You know, I lost 10
You were
10
always
league games.
City. You had David Silva, De Bruyne. I'm talking about that game in particular.
You had a better
You
team.
were on a run. You have your team.
I had a better team last season than this season.
You just included Ruben Diaz. That's it.
Yes, that would help defensively. And look, I've conceded 15 goals this season. Last season, I conceded nearly how much? Nearly 50. I lost 10 league
I'm
games.
saying that,
How
I'm
much
still
games I
saying,
lost this
that your
season? 2.
attack was just as potent as it is this year.
Let me ask you a
even
question,
better than
Monchi. The team that lost in that game, all right? You telling me that team couldn't beat the current Arsenal?
Yeah, they could have. But as I'm saying,
he's making the point that your team has always been good. So
no, yeah, my team is all being good. But I'm looking at now the energy and the confidence last season leading up to that game, and now are totally different. Right now, that's what Pep said. He's having a selection headache. He don't know who to start. How, trying to give everybody games. Last season, you could put out anybody because everybody say, "Oh, the season is already gone because Liverpool already win the title." You know what I'm saying? That's just my point, right? But no. Oh my gosh! All I'm telling you, all the best shot. All the
Shaq
best.
is hope. Shaq is the hope that kills you. Take it from me, bro. Listen to David and Jamal Jack. You are always talking from his experience. I know maybe because Liverpool have been.
Let me interject here. Not from the Man City behalf. I'm talking about the debate between Shaq and Jamal about Arsenal. I mean, it dates back to the last season. Yes, City after the COVID time, City came back. City were bouncing. City were flying. The same game, everybody expected City to beat Arsenal. Whatever, Arteta came in with some different tactics, and they played us that game and they won, right? But I'm saying right here, I'm confident in my team. I'm just saying to the fact, like how Jamal was saying that, it's like no hope in Arsenal, and they shouldn't be focusing on that game too much. I'm saying if a situation like that where like City was in, I would be hoping that City bring out the best of the best to go and win that game and hope to get a kickstart right into the team and drive us forward for the other game. But I see where the hopelessness is. Now
well, a couple fans here think that maybe there's a chance because they're saying here Arsenal go give City a surprise. Watch and see. And after he gets a bit more tactical, he says, I'm talking to Jamal. City is basically playing like back in the 80s. Once you pressure them from playing out from the back, them dead. That's the Messiah Miller's midfield to pitch the defense because I know it would be a totally different story. Once a team play high press, this City going to have problems. So he's saying that if Arsenal have the right tactics, they probably have the players to cause City some trouble.
Did Liverpool play high press against City?
Arsenal too much.
Can I ask a question to
we saw how City played out to the Memphis. We saw how City played out to the press against Liverpool.
Liverpool with ears and like, okay, it's not that now. Does Arsenal have those players to actually do that press?
I think so.
Can Xhaka?
They have Willie and Monchi.
Who?
We have the plans to do that press.
I would even dare say that Arsenal's midfield, fully fit, is better than Liverpool. I would dare say so.
Arsenal's
I would say so. I would say Arsenal's midfield, fully fit, is better than Liverpool.
Don't forget the great Jordan Henderson in that midfield.
The great who?
I don't see how Jordan Henderson is better than Partey. He's not better than Partey. And then when you put Xhaka and Ceballos, that's compared to who? Wijnaldum and Milner? Seriously, guys? I mean, you're gonna like if Wijnaldum and Milner Wijnaldum, Milner are world-class players. All right.
So why Barcelona want
Curtis
Wijnaldum?
Jones just because he fits that Dutch system that the Dutch boy wants to play.
Midfield.
I don't know. Arsenal don't have no structural midfield. I can't say that. They got quality players.
I have a question for the Arsenal fans.
Where Ceballos come from? Where Partey come from? They came from some small clubs. I'm gonna like if they have some kind of dunce midfield. They have
that's why Atletico doing so good now without Partey. See?
Oh gosh. But I have a question for the two Arsenal fans here. It's kind of like a would you rather. Would you rather beat City and then go on a run to qualify for Europe, or you lose to City and you win the Europa League?
When you say gonna run to qualify for Europe, you're talking about the Europa League
or Champions League, anything, just Europe.
If I would prioritize I would enjoy. Let me put it this way: I would enjoy a run to getting into the top 4 from now. But of course, I prefer to win the Europa League. So I mean, right, okay. Let me answer the question. I would prefer to win the Europa League. But that still don't mean I want to get spanked from City.
Don't call it a spanking.
I can't fathom that.
Don't call it a spanking. Just call it
I can't fathom
regular service.
I don't
Wait, what? Yo, that sounds worse, dog. That's a regular service.
Jack, how many goals do we have to concede for it to be considered spanking?
Well, no, we have to. If they score 2-0, if it's 2-0 and we are completely outplayed, then that's a spanking too.
2-0?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have a dominant 2-0 performance. Outplayed? Yeah, you can do that.
Oh. 2 goals against the run of play.
I mean,
couple people here, you all here saying
against the run of play.
Go ahead, Jamal.
I was saying you can get 2 goals against the run of play, so that's considered a spanking. But
that's a good point. While Arsenal can lose this game, they can't afford to get spanked because then that will affect confidence. And yeah, Monchi, I don't have my engine talking about his game. I can't explain by text. Sorry, I wasn't on the show. You all asking me a question, Josh. You think Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago is worse than Partey, Ceballos, and Xhaka? Yeah, I would take the 3. I would. In current form,
really? What?
No, let's do player by player, right? I don't think Henderson is that much better than Xhaka. Partey and Ceballos were on world-class teams who played very, very well compared to who? Thiago, who was a small person. Ceballos is a great player. Compared to Fabinho, who is not that much better than Ceballos.
Come from a world-class
team. Thiago was on a world-class team where obviously they don't need him because look as if they're still balling ball. And look, he hasn't run no kind of ball. So I'm not going based on name. What have you done for me lately? I can't say
Bayern Munich play.
No, but I can't say Partey is that. No, because when Bayern Munich have moved on. Bayern Munich didn't need Thiago. If they did, they would have given him the money. They figure, okay, that's what you want. We're not giving it to you. So then go ahead.
No, if Thiago was German, they would give the money.
Sorry.
If Thiago was German, they'd give the money.
Maybe.
I'm not going against Arsenal or anything, but honestly,
liability. Because they're at the top of the table now. And now you go to Arsenal, look at Arsenal there. Tell me it's not something wrong with Partey or something. Tell me.
No, Josh, it's not because it's Arsenal, but I can't agree that Arsenal has a better midfield than Liverpool.
Let me
You have
take. Let me tell.
Fabinho,
Let me,
Henderson,
As
and
much as I don't
Ronaldo.
rate Henderson,
I don't want to
think
go into
Henderson
it
is
too
better than
much,
Xhaka.
but I
I
want
don't
to
think
say this.
Xhaka is better
I
than
want to
Henderson.
say this, right? I think y'all are those kind of people that's gonna tell me that the iPhone is better than a Samsung
It
Galaxy.
isn't. No,
You're
it's
gonna
not.
tell me a
No.
PlayStation is better than an Xbox. It's the
It
same
is.
kind of thing. No, it's
Yo,
not. All right.
yo,
These are the
yo.
same kind of people because the way I see it, right? I'm looking at a different thing than y'all are looking at. Y'all are looking at Liverpool's record. I am looking at what really makes Liverpool win. That front three and that defense. The midfield fits a system. So you're telling me Klopp can't take Partey, Ceballos, and Xhaka with Salah, Firmino, and Sane. What's my name? Salah, Firmino, who else? Mane up there, and the back line with Van Dijk, and still win the league. I still think they can, as long as they fit the man's system. They can, because I don't see how Fabinho is so much of a better player than Ceballos. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all have watched Ceballos play? How is Henderson so much better than Xhaka? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what skills, passing,
Yo,
scoring
you know the
goals.
funny
I'm
thing
trying to
is,
figure out what exactly Henderson have that's so much better than Xhaka. And Partey is a wonderful player. Not like he's some
Yeah.
kind of slouch. So I'm
yeah,
just trying
clip
to
this for
figure
the
out.
Euros. Clip this for the
You
Euros.
can't. You
Clip this for
sitting
the
here and
Euros.
calling
When
Partey
England playing, you can hear the boss say Henderson world class. What about the lag out?
Okay. Well, that's good. If you learn about
What
that,
you were
that's
saying,
good.
man? How are you saying there?
Josh is staying there and sitting and calling Partey like some world class player, and he's Thiago, and he's looking
Jamal,
on
you hear me?
Thiago and saying Thiago is not like a good player like that. I
Okay, you
mean,
can hear me.
when
Your
you're looking
internet
at,
came back
No,
up
that's not what
quicker.
he said.
what do you mean? He was bashing Thiago and he's saying Thiago wasn't even instrumental in things.
He said that
Than
Thiago
everybody else.
didn't necessarily Bayern didn't need Thiago because if they did, they would have signed him up permanently. Yeah, he
You
even
don't
watching
have
the back.
to.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
I
me.
can't
here.
see him.
I'm here. Y'all can see me and hear me
Okay.
now?
No,
Can't hear you
you're
if I can't see
frozen
you.
still.
You don't have to. You don't necessarily mean that.
But okay, let me tell
I'm
you.
just saying, guys, it's system. I don't know how y'all can tell me that they're world class. I mean, I don't think any of these guys are world class. They're all great players, but y'all making the ass in the
Hallelujah. That was good.
Shaq was trying to start something out there. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
We
okay.
can hear him,
Yeah, but still can't see you.
It's a black screen.
That's weird. All right. Anyway,
Go ahead,
that was
man.
my
I can hear
point.
you. Spit
I'm
fast.
just making that simple. I'm just saying that y'all haven't given me any actual facts that say that Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago is any better than that midfield. Y'all are saying things like, "Oh, they're just better," based on what? Tell me
Okay.
something.
Ronaldo,
Okay, so what
Wijnaldum,
has Partey?
Henderson, and Fabinho.
He's gone.
No, I'm here.
What has
I'm just trying to fix it. Can
What
you see
has
me now?
Partey, Ceballos,
Nah.
and Xhaka done in their career to say that they're better than Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, and let's put Wijnaldum in there?
That's just a
It
main
didn't.
point.
You can't
Exactly.
No,
That's just
no,
the
no,
main
no,
point.
no.
Ceballos
Henderson,
you can't even get
Fabinho. No, you
into
can't
Real
do
Madrid
that.
team, and
Man
he's
for man,
world class.
guys.
Really?
None of them
For
are world
real.
class.
He
I'm
can't even
talking
get
man
under
for
the
man.
point at Real Madrid.
Man,
And he has to come to
guys.
Arsenal to look
Yo.
revelation.
No, guys,
Partey.
man
What else?
Come
for
on.
man, Monchi. Man for man. Don't tell me that Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago won Liverpool, all that stuff. It's a team that won all that stuff. We're talking man for man. And you tell me how Henderson is better than Xhaka. Tell me, I'm waiting for it now. Tell me what Henderson can do that Xhaka can't do. Tell me.
Man for man. Okay, wait.
What
Man
Man
for
for
man.
man.
Henderson and Xhaka both awful. Okay. Man for man.
Wow, this is awful.
Thiago is better
Awful
than
is relative.
Ceballos.
By far.
Literally? Really?
I wouldn't say by far. I wouldn't say by far.
Yeah, watch Thiago. And what does Thiago really? What is Thiago doing at Liverpool? What is he doing? Tell me.
But we only
Thiago at
focusing on his Liverpool.
is
We only
literally
focusing on his Liverpool days. We forgot what he was doing at Bayern.
Bayern
But
and
what he's
I
doing
would
now.
say that.
Because that's the point that Josh
No, we were talking
But
about their
I
career
would
as a
say
whole.
a career as a whole, I take that Liverpool midfield in a heartbeat. If you're looking at career as a whole.
Yo, and that's an Arsenal.
Wow.
Career as a whole. Easy.
Y'all are giving anything. I'm still waiting for it. I'm still
You
waiting
never
for
gave
it.
anything either. So you
I give you the simple point that all of these are great players.
Okay,
and I think the
man for
reason
man.
why the reason why y'all exalting that team is because of what those players, because of what the team did. I'm telling you that Klopp got those 3 players to fit his system, and he has a world-class front line and a world-class defense that made him win those games. So you're telling me you take 3 good players in what Arsenal have, we just mentioned them, put them in Klopp's system, and Liverpool just beat what?
They are
Relegation?
not winning.
Okay.
They're not winning.
Okay.
So tell me exactly what Liverpool's midfield did. No. Explain to me what Liverpool's midfield did. That is so world class.
You're excluding Wijnaldum, and Wijnaldum is actually
my question.
One of the 3, right?
He is. I agree with you, Munchie. But I'm making answer the question, Munchie. What has Liverpool midfield done?
Can Xhaka and Ceballos cover the grounds that Wijnaldum and Henderson cover in that Liverpool team?
You haven't been watching Arsenal and watch Ceballos play. That's what Ceballos does. Ceballos will cover every grain of grass out there.
Okay, I hope he covers all on Sunday. He needs to cover every single inch.
You will see.
No.
You will see. I hope Roger will stop everything.
This is the same.
Because we'll have the ball.
No. This is the same problem I had when y'all were trying to explain to me how you take Saka right now out of the Arsenal team. I love the Arsenal players bad now. You take Saka out of the Arsenal team. You put him in the Man City team, and all of a sudden he dunce. So Pep can't do nothing with Saka. Pep can't do nothing with Saka. No. Y'all were trying to tell me that Foden is so... No. Y'all were telling me Foden was so much better than Saka, but nobody could tell me why. Nobody could tell me why. All right? But I was making the point, if you put Foden on Arsenal and you put Saka on City... No.
You just
what do you want to tell me?
No. Because
did you... Let me ask you a question.
Everybody said like that, and then you only add in your point. Come on, get your facts straight, bro.
No, my facts are here. Answer my question. Weren't you all the people that tell me that Foden is way better than Saka? Y'all one of the same people that tell me that?
Then
Foden is way better than Saka? No, y'all were making that point.
Way better. I don't.
No, that's Saka. No, because you were giving Saka his props, and I made the point that you put Foden on Arsenal, you put Saka on City, and it's the same thing. Pep will get every inch of glory out of Saka because Saka is a wonderful player, but just because he's on Arsenal, he's not getting the props that Foden is getting on City. And you take Milner. You take Milner, you take Wijnaldum, and you take what the guy name? Anybody in a Liverpool team, and you put it in an Arsenal team. What are you telling me then? They're gonna win the league? Tell me now. Answer the question, Monchi. Tell me now. Take one of them. Take Fabinho. Take Thiago. Put it in the Arsenal team right now. Do they win the league? I'm hearing crickets.
You done shout now.
I'm hearing crickets. I'm hearing crickets.
You just over there shouting.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, fine. I'll say it softly. Do they win the league?
Let me answer the Miller. Let me answer the Miller one.
No, just answer the question.
Let me reverse it. With Mane, Firmino, and Salah from Arsenal team. Do they win the league?
Where, Monchi?
Memphis.
Memphis? Okay,
I'm saying
Memphis.
because you were saying Milner. When Milner was at Aston Villa, they were challenging for top 4.
If they were?
Yes, they were. They were challenging for top 4. Aston Villa.
Okay. Again, we're talking about as a crew. Continue your point.
Then he went to City. Then he went to City. They won the league. Went to Liverpool. They won the Champions League and the league.
And Premier League.
So it's
world class.
Yep.
I'm not saying he's world class. I'm not saying he's world. Nobody's saying anybody is world class, and nobody's saying anybody is way better than anybody. But you can't.
No, try that. You're telling me that the Liverpool midfield is better than the Arsenal midfield. That's what you tell me. That's what I
They
tell
are,
you.
but they're not way
It is
better.
true.
They're not
They
way
are
better, but they are
Based
better.
on what? If you tell
What do you
me
mean based
back
on what?
line, maybe. If you tell me front line, Salah and Mane, the only person that can match them is probably Aubameyang. But nobody has yet to tell me exactly how that midfield is way better than the Arsenal midfield, man
So
for man.
what's letting our Arsenal right now then?
I need the stats, but honestly,
I think it's quite clear.
I
think it's
What's
quite
that?
clear. One, the whole aspect of changing the man. Me talk from Arsenal perspective, like I'm an Arsenal player. But what from I see is that when you switch a manager, you need to give the manager time to be able to put his in your system and bring in his own players. Klopp had that. Everybody going like Klopp has been winning for 6 years straight. Klopp win anything in the first couple of years? No. He has to build his team, and he has to also create the system for his teams to understand exactly how he play. Give Arteta the time, give Arteta the players, and you will see the results. You gave it to Klopp, you gave it to Pep. Why not give it to Arteta? So that's one reason. As a side factor. But you can't just jump on that factor. And then Aubameyang is the only world-class forward they have, and they just now figuring out their defense, and they have a great keeper. Klopp had all the chances to do that with Liverpool. So that's what I'm saying. Man for man, I think Klopp can take Partey and win. Klopp can take Ceballos and win.
One he takes.
All right. So Ceballos end up at Real Madrid for no reason. Okay. All right.
Ceballos in Spain and the Ceballos you see in England is two different Ceballos.
Oh, so the Thiago in Germany and the Thiago at England is two different Thiago? He's still world class now?
They're playing completely different. No, he's not world class.
Come on. Okay, but you would have just explained to me how Thiago is such a great player. So what happened to him now?
But nobody said he's world class. Who said he was world class?
All right. Okay, we're done. No, I'm sorry. We finish. Y'all still can't see me, right? This is black, right?
Oh, we can see you. We can see you.
Oh, okay, good. I wasn't sure whether you could see me or not, but what is it? Oh, Lord. Okay, somebody go.
Who this?
Come in here now. See what's going on here now.
Yes, Lord. The argument can continue now. Oh gosh.
No.
Oh gosh. Oh
no. I'll get talk about this.
No, before you start, give your prediction for Sunday's game. They call it the feature match. In quotations, feature match.
3-0 City. 3-0 City.
Okay.
Before
halftime or full time.
But that's a good score. I remember jump anything less than 3.
Yo, me doesn't have a turn on my volume because of beer shouting. No?
Gosh, let's go. Let's talk about this. As you've been saying a lot of stuff tonight. Shaq say you had shotgun? Yeah. Say go. Josh, you asked a simple question, brother. And nobody can answer you. Me can answer you.
Yeah. Go ahead. You want somebody not that can answer me? Go ahead.
Okay, it's an easy answer for you now. The midfield is different for Liverpool because the midfield is the engine room to how we score goals. Okay,
I agree.
How we won the league and the Champions League is that we win the ball high up the field because of the athleticism of our midfield, and we get it quickly to our attackers who are very pacey and are usually very quick. Right? You ask a question. The difference between Xhaka and Henderson is the fact that one, Henderson is not rash with his tackling. Xhaka is way less athletic than Henderson. And two, Xhaka doesn't have the defensive capabilities that Henderson has to tuck in when Trent is going up the wing. When Robinson is going up, he doesn't have that.
But Partey can do that though. Partey can do that.
Partey can do that, but we already have Fabinho who does the same role.
Yeah, but the passing range of Xhaka, I think, compensates. I think it compensates for it. Xhaka
you believe Xhaka has a better passing rate than Henderson?
Eurek, you came in here. You start spouting about how Xhaka can't slot over. But if you watch Arsenal, that's what he's been doing. Ever since Arteta came in, and that's why our left side has been so dominant. That's why our left side has been so dominant because Xhaka always rotates to the left. When it was Saka and now it's Tierney, Xhaka's always gone over to that side. So what do you think? What are you
Can
saying
you
about
Can you
Henderson doing
depend?
that and Xhaka not doing that?
Can you depend on Xhaka to do that for a whole season, a whole title-winning season that you described?
But Henderson has mistakes in him too.
In 5 games to get a red. And we've seen it.
Henderson has mistakes in him too. See, if you
Never
I don't see,
in one game, Munchie.
how Xhaka, how you glorify
He's
Henderson.
not disciplined enough like Henderson.
I don't see it.
The same
By the
Henderson.
heart.
I mean,
If he was disciplined enough,
Arsenal fans were trying to get out of their club. This is the same shot that
I
was
don't
the same
he's
shot that they
good. I'm
wanted
saying that he
out.
has mistakes in him. That's what I said.
But this is the same Henderson Yao vexed when he won that Player of the
and
Year.
that's what we cannot have. That's what we cannot
He won the
do in this
But
BBC.
you have that in
That's an
Henderson.
English award.
What happens?
That's an
It's only
English
because y'all
award.
want to be y'all
English
talking
award.
about this
What?
with
But
Henderson.
hold
You know?
on there. Why we arguing about
Henderson has
why
done
we
this for
arguing about
50
Henderson
years.
and
This is
Xhaka?
not
The
about
two of them awful.
We went to the Champions League
Oh,
final
Exactly.
twice.
It's only because Memphis. It's only because Liverpool win. They're glorifying the team. That's the problem. I have.
Thank you.
Okay,
Y'all
but
look, y'all only look
I
at
think
success.
I
and
might
then
be
y'all
the
start
hold on
attribute,
there.
oh, this
No, but
player
hold on.
good. That player they great. That's all what y'all do.
Okay, but
That's all what y'all do.
hold on.
This was not a
Hold
question
on.
of greatness. This was players fitting a specific system. Isn't that what we're talking about?
Or we were really talking about Arsenal versus Man City.
Okay,
Word.
I'm gone.
Yeah, that got
Yeah.
but I'm biased
Then
opinion
Michael
here,
come in and talk about the whole. They were
Oh,
comparing
lad.
the midfielders, and that was my problem. That was my issue. You know. And going back to Memphis' previous thing, I have actually put software, Xbox. I mean, Sony software on the Xbox hardware, and it look not different. No matter fool are you, it's all the same parts. It's hot, it's soft, it's all this. I'm making the same point. That's what I'm trying to tell you people. Is that you can't just look at oh wow, PlayStation
So
is
you
this
guys
and
believe
got
if
Liverpool
Liverpool had
one.
Pages, Ceballos, and Xhaka, we could win the league.
I asked you a
That's what
question.
Josh said.
Okay, so if
That's
you
what
give
Josh
Arsenal
said.
your midfield, does Arsenal win
That's
the
what
league?
nobody answered that question up to now. Take the Liverpool midfield, put it
It's
on the
not just
Arsenal
about
team. Do they win the league?
It's not just about
They
No, but you
probably
said it's
won't
the
win the
engine,
league, but they
bro.
won't be 10th.
You said it's the engine, bro. You said it's the engine, and the engine is crucial
It's the engine.
in terms of winning the league. So exactly then you take
Yo,
out the engine,
this
you
man
can't
so
move.
robotic, no joke, dog.
Yep.
Okay, Josh.
Yo, me like
Okay, because you can have a good engine, but if your shot smash up, if your brakes no good, your vehicle will eventually crash, big man.
Which is my
So
point
it's
that
nice
you
to have a good engine, but you need to
Dog.
have something at the back. You need to have something at the front.
you have an average midfield. Okay? You have an average midfield.
Okay,
Straight up.
all right.
You have a
It's true, you
world-class
are the
forward
best.
line. You have a world-class
best.
you have a world-class forward line, and you have a decent defense with a world-class defender holding out that defense. Your midfield did not win you that. Klopp won that for you. Right? And I believe Klopp could take Partey, Ceballos, and Xhaka, and you could do the same thing. That's my opinion. But again,
Totally
there we
disagree. But there, yeah.
there
I
we
mean,
are.
I'm
Anyway,
here. I might as well stay for the rest.
a long time.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
It's 4 versus 2 now, and then still going to talk. But the Henderson one, Henderson and Xhaka, both awful to me.
Oh boy, sorry fans. I wish I could get into it.
Better
What about the
better than
comments?
Ceballos,
I'm
but
sure.
not
I'm
way
sure the
better.
comments was lighting up.
Comments lighting up
Josh?
for real, boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
so many
so
people saying
people-
so many things here.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
must be.
even.
Yo, put up the Arsenal fans, dog. Put up the Arsenal fans. The Arsenal fans, me honestly.
Yeah,
David and Leah,
Oh,
put up
oh,
the Arsenal fans.
Okay, well,
Arsenal
David
fans,
Emmanuel says Partey is the only one who could fit in the Liverpool midfield. That's what he says here. You know,
Amen. Hallelujah.
Once you hear with the epistle, y'all got to pay attention to the game. Y'all play wide football once the keeper passes it out back again. Once you pressure them, it's anybody ball because the keeper will kick it long. Liverpool's suffering because people walk
I think
into
that's
the midfield.
sticking to the game.
Okay, probably. Let me see. David Manson, they wouldn't fit into the system. And after he asked me if I feel okay.
of course.
Let me see. A couple people here who just hated Arsenal. Somebody says you log out. Great, Josh. Nice. There's no better defense middle than Fab in the league, and that's facts.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
This
I don't
season,
know. I don't know.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Henderson no good, but shot only better than Henderson with long range shot. Okay.
Shaq.
And here, but Shaq is better than Henderson. Thiago just came to the club. Some players need adjustment time. We know Thiago is class. Just give him some time. And somebody is saying Foden is a bad man. I guess it's a Foden fan here.
Foden is a bad man.
And y'all just don't understand the work Fabi Hendo and Genie put in. Y'all don't know. I know the work they put in. I'm just telling you that the other people can put in work too. And we see Shaq and Sebos would not match the same intensity. That's Dave Man saying. I guess he's an Arsenal fan, I assume. That's his opinion.
Yes.
I thank you for all your opinions. Thank you for your opinions, guys. It's good. It's good to get everybody's feeling on this. You know, Jamal, I don't know, Jamal, in and out there a little bit of how you feel. God, way over time. Any last words, guys? Because you just bust it here from the come point. I ain't no make no point. But you okay. That's still
You make no point.
He did make a point.
point.
He did make a point.
Yeah, you make no point.
I'm still
No,
waiting.
you should back Shaka. I just don't think that's the case. I don't think you think you made the point about Shaka.
You wish the points that
Henderson
he came on and
down
said that
here.
Liverpool could have get them in real life to help with the table.
What?
I was saying the points that you came on and made tonight, that he wish he could transfer those to Liverpool on the table so they could use them.
And that's the way you are. That's the way you are.
Ah, the point. Yo,
But that still won't be enough.
Shaq
He didn't make none. He didn't even get enough points for that drop.
look at them, North London man. Them man in 9th and 10th. Come on.
You did that 6?
I'm glad you are on top now. But you won the league by 19 points last year. And look at you now. You are the worst defending champions
I can
ever.
count on you for 3 points.
You are the worst
season.
defending
I can
champions
count on you.
ever.
Shaq, where y'all
I
finished
can
last
count
season?
on you for 3 points.
Where Arsenal finished last season? Okay,
They finished 8th. They finished
All
8th.
right. And they're around that right now. Okay? But where Liverpool finished? Liverpool didn't win last time?
Yeah.
And where you did now?
Wait.
You did know. Who have the fault? Who have the drop?
You win a league and you're going to struggle to make Europe.
Liverpool is worse.
No, I think
That
that's
was
the
Chelsea.
City holds back
Chelsea
the
finished
record.
10th.
It can't be Liverpool.
I think Chelsea finished
No.
10th.
You come here shouting, bro.
You win Champions League. You win the league. He frozen? He frozen? Okay.
Right.
You win Champions League. You win the league. You're now in 6th.
I'm back.
Halfway through the season. Right? Win Champions League in the league. Halfway through the season, you're in 6th. Arsenal last season finished at 8th, and now they're around 10th, 9th, 8th. At least they're consistent, they're building, but you fell so much harder. So you can't
No,
tell
but the
me.
season isn't finished yet.
Wait.
The season isn't finished yet. Liverpool will make top 4. Liverpool will make top 4.
Based on what?
Liverpool will make top 4. I mean, they will not prediction.
Based on what?
I mean, based on what?
What is he saying?
6 points. 6 points off.
How does go for Arsenal versus City to Liverpool versus Arsenal?
Thank you, Memphis. We really should.
That's what I wonder.
What should we do?
How does go for Arsenal versus City to Liverpool?
Trying the most.
Josh, when he said Liverpool's midfield is worse than Arsenal, Josh started this now.
I didn't say that. I did not say that, bro. I said I would pick Arsenal's midfield over Liverpool. That's what I said.
But
I did not
differently.
say you
When Arsenal to Liverpool,
midfield. You have a good midfield.
When Arsenal
but
to
you
Liverpool.
can't tell me it's so much better than Arsenal. That's my point.
Yes,
That's my point.
Yes, it is.
All right, bro.
It's
Okay,
proven
bro.
that for 3 years.
You see?
Man,
I'm
Jamal,
telling
when
you,
Arsenal to
Memphis,
Liverpool.
where's your man? There's a lot of people in here.
Yo, man, no Indian dog.
Your midfield improved that. Your team improved that. It's two different things, bro.
Liverpool, we've played our top midfield for 1 game this season. So you can't even self-state this season of my midfielders play, my defenders play. The only thing that you can say is my front 3 has remained the same. So how can you say that my
That's why you are the way you are. That's why you are the way you are.
You're the worst defending champion ever.
You can't even pray for a title. You can't even beg for a title. You're
Man
unbelievable.
City beat
No.
Arsenal
What?
2 weeks.
City with
When
it.
Arsenal play,
He doesn't want that title. Remember William said he joins Arsenal to win the Champions League. So they don't want the Premier League title. They want the Champions League title. So
Come on,
remember
let's be
Aguero
serious.
say he
will
not
be
left City
beating
until I win the
Arsenal
Champions
4-0
League.
on Sunday. Just to remind you all about that, City will beat Arsenal 4-0. Let's get that
It's
back in your
gonna be
brains.
3,
Okay, yeah,
brother.
we should close. We should close. We got way over time. We got a minute left. Actually, a minute done. All right, let's yeah, we're done. Thank you, Yuri, for jumping in. I love your opinions as usual. You know, still my brother.
Yes,
Love you
yes,
guys.
yes, to your rate.
Yo, when Arsenal play
my
Liverpool,
brother.
we
But
need a
yeah,
combined
Have
11
you
for
said
Arsenal versus
2-0
Liverpool.
Have
You're
you
weak.
said 2-0?
You're weak. Your pint even equal to a drop.
What is it?
The pint that you come here for try for make can't even earn you one drop.
Yeah, boy. You worry about the
COVID.
Thursday game. In
Wait,
Right.
Denver.
And you
somebody
worry
cough,
about
eh?
yours.
Don't worry.
And you worry
Yo,
about
what I'm
yours.
saying, dog.
Thursday game in
Man, a
Denver.
cough, dog. Oh, what a joke it's up.
COVID.
Yo, stop cough. Yo, to the man, dog.
Liverpool is gonna come after 2, 4, 6, 7 man in this group now. 5 man alone is supposed to be in a meeting now. Okay, I take the rules now. Oh, you joke, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for coming on the show tonight. Thanks all the fans for their opinions. Looking forward to the weekend. Looking forward to this game. This is going to be an awesome game. Arsenal versus Man City. I want to see this so-called 4-0. You know, and apparently this great midfield Liverpool have. Let me see what the Corey better fit midfield. Anyway, moving on. Anyway. Corey, Yabez, and who else in that midfield? Somebody else.
You can't even name them.
Alan.
Gomez.
Listen. The Corey better than Henderson. Okay, this is Jones. Anyway.
I mean, Henderson no good.
Yo.
Everybody know Henderson no good, dog.
Oh, come on, y'all know deep your heart, right?
This man team have Scott, McTominay, and Fred.
Oh, McTominay better than Henderson. McTominay better than Henderson. McTominay Henderson.
How much go for midfield? How much go for Thiago?
Yo, my ear, dog. My ear. Yo, my ear.
There you go.
He got. Anyway, we done. Thank you, bro. We done. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Remember it, okay?
Okay. We hear you.
Yo,
For
I have
the
a
City
headache.
fans, thanks for the love. Sorry for the shouting. Thanks for
Let's
the
go
love.
Newcastle.
Yeah, let's go Arsenal.
Thank you for watching Island Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island Fans, for the passion of the game.